Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of PCs and EVs, and welcome to our Lectron vehicle to load adapter review. In this video, we're going to be actually building a computer powered entirely off of the Lectron vehicle to load adapter. We've already run an entire live stream on this channel powered entirely by the Lectron vehicle to load adapter. And I'm going to be comparing it to the stock Hyundai Genesis one, which I also have. I'll go over pricing, differences, and why I like the Lectron one better for most people. Now, the first major difference you see between the two units is the physical size. Physically speaking, the other differences that they have, this one has a cap over the J1772 plug that you can put on. It also has like a covered housed outlet area, so if you have like an extension cord coming out of it or something, you can close this right up and it's relatively weather protected. It also has a button right here to engage the vehicle to load system on the car side. Meanwhile, the Lectron one is much simpler. You just plug it in, and then there's this little nubbin right here that when it is engaged, pushed in, it will turn on the vehicle to load system and make it so that the adapter is now powered. Now, it doesn't have any fancy weather protection or anything like that, but it doesn't need it, realistically. You can just definitely see how much more compact the Lectron one is, and it would fit in the front trunk much better than the stock Genesis one. Now, the only downside of this is it can't be used to charge other vehicles because it is not a grounded outlet. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can see that middle light is on, which means that it has an open ground. So that's really the only downside of the Lectron one. They didn't put a ground in it, and it should be fine for pretty much anything, though. So when you plug it in, you'll hear it lock onto the adapter, and then it'll ding, and now it is engaged and working, as you can see by the light being lit up. But to actually disengage the Lectron adapter, it's much simpler than the stock Hyundai Genesis Kia adapter. You just push on the thing right there and pull it out. Meanwhile, the Genesis adapter, you got to push a button to turn it on, and then this goes green. You can open this up, and then we'll plug our little thing in. Now, I will say the fact that this you can reverse and plug things in either direction is pretty nice. But they're both 15 amp, 120 volt adapters. Yeah, so it's got two orange lights on, which if we look at our little plug tester here, means that it's wired correctly. It is a grounded outlet. It doesn't have anything hot. It doesn't have anything open. Now, to disengage the adapter, you have to hit the plug there, and then you actually have to unlock the vehicle to get the charge port to let go of the plug. That's part of why I like the Lectron one more. You can just pull the adapter out, and then it's ready to go. Now, as far as pricing between the two adapters, I'm seeing at Hyundai Shop USA, the original, the OEM Hyundai Kia Genesis one is currently listed for about $250, and the Lectron one is listed for about $120 to $125 online. Personally, if I was buying now and I didn't need something that was absolutely grounded, you just get away with getting the Lectron one with no issues whatever. One other thing that I'm finding interesting is that the internal vehicle to load outlet has a non-bonded ground, so that wouldn't work to charge cars either. And that's going to do it with the more review portion of the video itself. I'm now going to cut to when I hosted a live stream powered entirely by the Lectron vehicle to load adapter, just some clips that I got while I was hosting that. Now, if you guys are interested in this product, make sure you check out the links down in the description. I've got a couple of different links, one for Amazon, one for the Lectron store itself. If you check out through there, then maybe they'll send over some more products for me to review. So yeah, we've got the entire setup here. We've got all of our computer components, including our case, power supply, graphics card, motherboard, processor, storage, memory, and our cooler, as well as a monitor on the ground right there. And yeah, we're gonna end up building the computer, getting Windows going on it, getting everything installed, and if I have a chance, we might download a game or two and run some games here in the middle of a parking lot with just my car powering everything. It's such a cool product that the electric global modular platform, such as the EV6, EV9, Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, GV60, and currently GV70 electrified, all can do this. Actually, also the G80 electrified, which is interesting because that's not even eGMP at all. It's using completely different battery architecture and everything. I think the new Kona can do this too. Oh, that's fun. Wind. Actually, using the Lectron vehicle to load adapter is as easy as you unplug it and you can just pull it out. Obviously, it's a little tough to do because, you know, it's friction fit. But then when you plug it in, unlike the stock vehicle to load adapter, you don't have to hit a button to turn on. It's just whenever you plug something in, it'll hit there's a little nub within the plug, and then it starts delivering power. In addition to that, the instant it unplugs the nub, then it unlocks the vehicle to load adapter, which is nice. Now, in addition to the live stream, we've also got the computer running off of our power strip, which is plugged in via that to our car. So I'm just working on getting Windows installed, and then we're gonna play a game or two, and then we're gonna pack up and head home. Overall though, Lectron vehicle to load adapter working quite well. Definitely something I would recommend. Yeah, I've really liked the Lectron vehicle to load adapter. Sure, you can't plug in another car to it, but you lose power. I've used it just to run like my work setup for a minute or two. We had power back within an hour. Otherwise, I would have gone and plugged in the fridge and everything. But yeah, it works well. And I mean, that's gonna do it for today's episode of PCs and EVs. As always, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tune in to the next video down below.